Hey there, it's Kat, and this is Brews and Reviews. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about what I'm planning to read in November. Now, November is an extremely busy month for me usually, but it's also my 30th birthday this month. I've got a lot of things planned, trips, going out places, just doing a lot of things with a lot of people. So I'm going to be kind of exhausted. And I was kind of worried about what I was going to do with my reading this month, but luckily there is a readathon that is a month-long readathon focused on completing goals, like specific things, but you can sort of target them towards yourself. So it's quite good for what I actually want to do this month. So the readathon I'm going to take part in is Knock It Out November, which was created by Covers with Cassidy. And the idea is literally set yourself a goal at the beginning of the month, and that is the thing that you want to do. So I'm going to set myself a couple of goals, which I hope is not stretching myself too much, but I know one of them is definitely going to be a really big challenge. So we'll start off with that one. My birthday is the 6th of November, and I have my 30 books to read before 30 challenge that will expire at the end of the 5th of November, okay? So I have 2 books left on that list, but technically I have to read 3 to complete those 2 books. And it's the Throne of Glass series. So Empire of Storms, the Kale book, Tower of Dawn, I think? Yes, that one. I don't actually own that one. And that's the one that's not on the list, but technically I have to read it because completionism. And then obviously Kingdom of Ash. So those are 3 really chunky books that I need to read before the 5th. And funnily enough, I'm actually going away from very early on the 4th. So I have the first 3 days of November to read these books. I mean, I'm like a third of the way through Empire of Storms, so I guess that's something. I've only got 5 hours left of that audiobook, but that's a very long time. Even listening at 3.5 speed, which is what I listen at, there are 5 full hours of real listening human time. So that's going to be fun. Whether that happens in time or not, which I really hope it does, but if it doesn't, it's going to happen where I finish those books this month anyway. So I guess I will still complete the series in the month, just hopefully before I turn 30, but probably not. The next challenge that I've set for myself is to finish my digital TBR, because I feel like that's a very achievable goal, and there are only 2 books left on it. So I feel like I should really just get to that, because I'm definitely putting it off. The first book on that list is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This one is a bit chunky, bit big, definitely why I've been putting it off. Also the fact that everyone kind of loves it, but also doesn't love it. It's like cheesy, spicy, romancy type vampires. I'll see if I like it. Why not? I'm gonna read it in November. Now the other book that is left on my digital TBR is Loveless by Alice Oseman. This should be really easy to get to because I find Alice Oseman's writing is really easy to read, so hopefully I will get through it and it will be good. I don't actually know what it's about, so I can't give you any sort of synopsis. So my next goal is to read Reaper Flame by Holly Bloom, because it's a book that I keep putting on my TBRs and they're not reading, and I just need a little kick in the arse to just get on with that book. It's the 3rd book in the Lapland Underground series about a assassin who is also a stripper, and it's reverse harem. It's hard to explain, but the first 2 books were really good and I need to finish the trilogy. And then lastly, I am going to tackle my physical TBR list. I had 20 books at the start of the year and I think I have 5 left, so I'm going to aim to get through 2 of them and then I will feel accomplished. So I can still pick and choose and still have some stuff left to do in December. So the books that I have left are Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff. Definitely putting it off because it is a chunk. We'll pick it up eventually, maybe not this month. We'll see how me reading all of the other chunks this month goes. I would say this is probably the least likely one to be read in November, but no promises. Then we have The Young Elites by Marie Lu. I think this is about superheroes that go bad, like supervillains or something. I really don't know anything about any of these books. This is such a useless TBR, but maybe you guys can tell me stuff about them. I don't know. The next book that I may read is Possessed by Nikki Valentine. I actually looked this one up. I read the back because even though I hate doing that, I thought I needed to give some synopsis. I think this is about a girl who may or may not be possessed by her dead twin sister. Then we have Nevermore. I am considering leaving this one till Christmas because it feels like it could give me Christmassy vibes. I don't know. Does any of this take place at Christmas-ish time around the winter? I don't know. I kind of want to leave this one for December and I have no idea why. And lastly we have One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. This is a sapphic time loop romance and it just feels like a good time, so I might read this one. I'd like to read this one. And there we have it. Those are the books that I am planning to read for Knock It Out November. Let me know if you think that I am going to be able to do the Throne of Glass books, because I don't think that I will. But I could use the pep talk, I guess. And yeah, if you know any synopsises of any of the books that I was not able to provide them for, please let me know in a non-spoilery way. I don't know. This video is a mess. I am a mess. Saying goodbye to my 20s in style. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!